Hello, this is Dr. Garrett Castleberry, Program Director for Communication, Media, and Ethics at Mid-America Christian University. I am here with the Week 2 video discussion prompt for COM 4103, Special Topics in Media Studies. Our emphasis this course, Mythic Media in America. Hashtag Mythic Media. We are looking at myths, and in Week 1 we talked about a specific type of myth that's translated to the comic book and graphic novel and television and film and commodity culture process in America, and that being Batman. Each of you all shared your personal stories about Batman, and we've been responding accordingly with feedback, inserts, what have you, right? Anecdotes, takeaways, it's all there. So in Week 2, let's push the boundary a little bit further, but we want to do this by backing up. Let's get to the root of myth itself, all right? And so a 2-point prompt here in Week 2. First thing I want you to do, isolate and share a definition of myth that speaks to you, all right? So pause, wait a minute, you're blowing my mind here. That's right, there are multiple definitions of what constitutes a myth. In fact, that's why we pulled a very small excerpt from this text, Mythography, the Study of Myths and Rituals, at least the second edition, from William Doty. And aren't you all glad you didn't have to read this book in full, although you're totally missing out, and I know you're jealous, and you now want to go out and find a copy for yourself. But within the brief excerpt that was uploaded to D12 in Week 1, you'll see from the books, page 29, a series of competing definitions, or there is some crossover between them, but they have different meanings. You can use that. You can use some of the at least one of those definitions, or if you are ambitious and you have a preference, a personal definition of myth you want to use, then by all means cling to it, share it. All right. And so, first part of our video discussion prompt: share a definition of myth that stands out to you directly, and then Part 2 of our video discussion prompt, I want each of you to go backward in time, locate an ancient myth. All right, I want to leave that somewhat open. I don't want to have to tell you, go to a Greek myth, go to a Roman myth. Is it a medieval myth? Go find a myth of antiquity, all right, time immemorial, and report that myth back to us. Share with us what it's about. You can be relatively brief, but not only that, here's the catch, folks. Share a previous myth from the distant past, and then brainstorm and think about and share or articulate one way in which it has been translated in the present. So sometimes a translation can be very straightforward, all right? Oh, here is Hercules of ancient myth, and now here is Hercules in contemporary setting. Okay, that's a gimme, right? That's an easy one. But what are some ways in which myths get translated? That is a question we are after collectively, together. So, locate a myth from the past, do a little spelunking, a little research time, of what have you. Think about how it might have been translated in present terms. It could be translated for a superhero comic book, like we've been reading about, perhaps in Chris Gaviler's superhero comics. It could be related to the superhero medium in particular, or it could be spread across other different forms, okay? So it's not limited to comic books and superheroes. Myths get translated all the time. Look at various film genres. Look outside of entertainment. Look at the world of advertising. Look at the world of sports, all right? Look at the world of politics, even the world of religion, all right? So all of these areas at times can and do rely on myths and myth making as part of their communicative process, all right? And so we're breaking that down at an objective level. Reach from the past, locate an example, and then think about a creative way it has been translated to the present. I know you all will have excellent responses. This is going to be an exciting discussion in week 2 of Special Topics in Media Studies, emphasis Mythic Media in America. Hashtag Mythic Media. I'll be here in the asynchronous space awaiting your informed and intellectual responses. Looking forward to it. Thank you.